feel like a zombie right now. I could barely walk or function the way I want to. Energy levels are pretty low right now. I went 3 low days after a high carb day, and I am feeling pretty damn depleted. But I just took 1 serving of the A2 AM fat burner, which is about 75 mg of caffeine. Gonna finish this cup of coffee and then do fasted cardio. I just got check-in photos from my coach. We are officially 4 days out from the Miami Pro here in my backyard. Been living in South Florida now for like the last 7, 8-ish years, and always felt like this was a great show that I would eventually want to compete in. With my physique kind of molding to where it is at now, I feel like it's a good opportunity for me to showcase my physique here in South Florida and have, you know, a lot of friends locally come and support. And it's so convenient just because it's right here. Like, I literally have to drive maybe like 30 to 40 minutes to get to the venue, and I could literally cook all the food that I need here at home. But I'll get into more details a bit later. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this cardio just because it's something I just want to get done with. So yeah, caffeine to kickstart the day, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna train, how I look in the gym. This is currently how my physique looks right now, but I'll show you a physique update in the gym as well, and maybe some of my meals that I eat 4 days out from competition. So very, very stoked. Can't wait to get back on stage and showcase, you know, what I have been working on this past few months. You know, despite my injuries, I was able to push through and really challenge myself. And that was definitely a hurdle because there were definitely a lot of painful days, you know, with my lower back, dealing with a nerve coming down my right leg, and then getting an ingrown toenail. It was just one thing after another, and it just felt endless, but I found a way to weather through it all. And being 4 days out from competition and having absolutely no pain at all, no issues, no sleeping problems, I feel super solid. Got deep tissue body work done yesterday, so my body feels very relaxed and not as tight, so ready for the weekend. So let's finish this cardio session. 4 days to go, and let's do it. Alright, we are done. That was brutal. Burnt 418 calories, as you can see. 4 days out. I felt like a drag, but obviously because I'm so lean, I feel my body kind of just feeling energy depleted. Can't wait to have carbs. Just being in such a deficit feels like feels crazy. Like even just walking around, my legs feel like it's like dragging. Like when I walk to my car, I usually feel like it's like a kind of like a burden for no reason, when in reality it's just, you know, normal day-to-day activity. But when you are getting very, very lean and your energy output is so high, just doing little things like getting out of bed, walking the dogs, walking to the car, walking to the apartment gym, you feel like you almost have to put more effort. That's what it's like when you're dieting, pushing limits. but I'm very excited to get breakfast in. After doing cardio in the morning, having that first bite of breakfast is like 20 times better, to say the least. Let's see how good. Meal prep, you want to cook your meats in bulk. Nice Tupperware, and just stash it. And then when you reheat it, I recommend using like a stovetop so the food actually tastes pretty good. Put it on top. That's it. Got the oatmeal cooking in the microwave. I'm so ready to eat. Are you ready to eat? Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. He's like a Harry Potter character. So right now I'm drinking about 6 of these filled up all the way, which is about 6 liters. That's about what I'm drinking right now. And I highly recommend getting one of these, I think it's called taquillas, because it keeps the water nice and cold. And it has a nice like drinking, you can drink out of it pretty easily. So I drink like 1 whole of these during the workout, and then throughout the day. So I try to get in at least 2 of those every like 3 hours. 360, yeah, about 2 or 3 hours. Chicken ready? And there's water everywhere.
Trying to magnify her legacy is her being.
Thing left.
It's the last thing left, right? Like her finishing her story.
The NFL, you have to recognize that.
Yep.
What athlete does not take this opportunity to fight at UFC 300, to debut on UFC 300, and to maybe fight for the belt next? Like that's the last.
Got Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier on the same night of the show I'll be competing. So the Saturday they fight. That's gonna be a really interesting matchup because Dustin is a very good boxer, but then Islam is just a superior grappler. So it's gonna be interesting. But Islam can strike too. I just feel like Islam is just gonna take him down, and he's gonna stay on the feet with Dustin for a while just to tire him out, and then take him down, and then just drown him with his wrestling, and then sub him by, I'm gonna call it right now, a head and arm choke or a rear naked choke, because Dustin has lost a lot of his fights to the rear naked choke. So I think he's gonna get either rear naked choked, head and arm choked, or Kimura. And that's how I see it finishing. Or if Dustin drags it to the later rounds where he really shines, round 3, 4, and 5, and keeps it on the feet, then it could be a very competitive match. But I think Islam's going to tire him out and then finish him. But if not, Dustin can push it into the later rounds and then try to get a finish or TKO and keep it striking. But it's going to be a good matchup. They're both high-level fighters, so it's going to be very cool to watch. Definitely going to tune in after my show. I'm going to find a bar nearby in Miami to watch the fights. It's actually going to be in Newark, New Jersey too, where, you know, home is. But just love watching media going to the fight because it makes it very interesting and I get very invested into it. But this is fire. Is it a diet? It doesn't feel like a diet. Nah, but like, it's gonna be so easy for me to digest this because like this is all I've been eating, and that's the best when you're prepping or just trying to get in shape. Like, you want to find foods that you can sustain long term but enjoy as well. And this is what I like to eat. Like, chicken, brown rice, chicken, oatmeal. This is carb source protein powder. Add a little bit of garlic powder, and then seasoning salt. And it tastes really good. You just gotta make sure you make the chicken nice and, you know, juicy. So.
But the last one, I'm gonna do it in Seattle. You know what I'm saying?
I would love to go back to Seattle. I love Seattle. Anyway, May 31st, the night before, at the NJ Pack, which is a beautiful venue. I'm a little bit nervous because it's the biggest and nicest and classiest venue that we've ever done any of these. It's going on another Hawaii local, 8 p.m. His tweet on my Twitter profile has all the information. Also, on my Instagram, just go to NJPack.org website, you put in the link, Hawaii, and it pops up. Now, here's what's really fun about this. It's not the thing that they're waxing away. You don't have I like to keep the guests surprised because I like to feel the here's a good little hint. We have set their name on today's episode.
Kelly Harrison.
I can't confirm nor deny. I just do that out there. And here's the best part about it all. Big venue, interaction, giveaway. It's really a celebration of festival. And I'm not trying to take anything away from some fight in my opinion. He's the #1 pound player in the world. He's incredible. And his evolution has been incredible as well. But it's Dustin's last shot, and the OG fans have a soft spot in their heart for Dustin. And so all proceeds from this event, every dime that is made off the ticket sales will be donated from me to the Good Fight Foundation, the charity that Dustin and his wonderful wife.
That's a first batch of supplements I take after consuming my first meal. I've been doing it religiously every single day, every morning. And then I have another batch that I take probably after 3 or 4 meals. Just wanted to give you guys insight. I like to consume this after meals too. It's 3 tablets. You kind of just chew on it. It has like a minty-ish taste to it, which is kind of enjoyable. But it's a papaya enzyme plus digestive aid formula chewable supplement, and I just probably 2 times a day. But yeah, I typically don't have my supplements all out here. I kind of have it in there. Just kind of wanted to show you guys what I do. Alright, we are about to head to the gym. I plan on doing like kind of a push kind of workout. I'm going to do chest, mostly shoulders. The gym might be busy because it's around like 4:30ish, so I'm hoping, you know, they have whatever machines I typically use. But the workout's going to be pretty much a lot of volume. I'm going to go moderately heavy based on how I feel. If I feel like I can push a heavier set or push the workout with like really high intensity, then I'll go ahead and do that. But it's a matter of like how I feel in the moment when I'm training, because it can fluctuate depending on how the workout starts. But based on how I feel, I mean, I took a mini nap, so I'm hoping that kind of gives me a boost of energy when I'm in the gym, but sometimes it slows me down too. So I'm just gonna caffeine up, head to the gym, probably warm up my shoulders, maybe do some pull-ups, and then I'm thinking for the first exercise I'm gonna do like a press, and then from there I'm just gonna take it exercise by exercise, and then yeah, let's do this. All right, so just warming up right now. I'm gonna do chest flies. Probably gonna aim like 4 to 5 sets. About 10, 15 reps per set, and then once I get really warmed up, this is probably gonna be the base of my warm-up, and then when I get to like a press, I'm probably gonna move up in weight pretty fast. But I feel pretty solid today, so let's do it. We're gonna build up to a good 2 working sets on here. Just gonna keep building weight up and deeper, and then once I get to a good weight where I feel like a challenging 15 reps, where 15 reps becomes challenging, that's where I'll consider a top set, and then I'll go for 2 or 3 of those. I play around with the grips. I'm gonna start more with a conventional grip, and then I'm gonna go for a parallel as I build more sets. Got my belt. Damn, that felt heavy. Like the last 5 reps felt super heavy. I'm just staying at this weight. Warm up for shoulders. I'm also gonna train shoulders. Probably do 1 more set on here, then I'll do like a shoulder press. felt very light. Just went straight to a heavy set. I'm gonna go to 100 max. That's solid. Into our third exercise, and right now about 43 minutes into the workout. Feel pretty solid today. Had about 300 mg of caffeine before this workout, so I feel we're gonna have a good amount of energy. And starting out with the chest flies definitely helped get me in the rhythm and feel really warmed up. Chest flies here feeling pretty solid, so I'll probably do another set, and then I'm gonna jump into some side lateral raises. For side laterals, I'm gonna just go for about like high volume with pretty heavy weight. I might just do these 50s for like 4 sets of like 10 to 12, and then that should be it for shoulders. And then going into the show, I'll probably have a light day where I do chest and shoulders, just very light. Nothing intense like today. It's more so just making sure I'm able to get a pump, because tomorrow I start carving up, and I'll show you guys that process as well. Yeah, I might jump into the set. Got 15 more minutes. I'm tired. Alright guys, I just wrapped up that workout, and very good workout, especially being 4 days out. The goal isn't to really try to tear down muscle tissue, it's more so making sure I'm able to get a really full pump and I can really feel the contractions, and I can really get in tune with my body per se. And for me today, I felt like I connected really well with my chest, my shoulders. I did a bit of rear delts to finish the workout. Did a lot of free weights. I didn't really play with too many cables besides the warm-up, and the workout lasted, I think it was like 58 minutes. So that's typically how my workouts are right now, like 45 minutes up to an hour. But today I kind of played it a bit more cautiously, just because I don't want to break down muscle tissue to the point where it takes time to recover, and I don't want to hold excess water from inflammation. So like I said, it's just a matter of just getting a pump and feeling how that feels, and then replicating that backstage. And I have all these days to keep on feeling that pump, if that makes sense. But I head to Costco right now, gotta pick up some steaks, little things that I might need for peak week. It's just so convenient having the competition here in South Florida. Like Miami's like right down the street. I live in Fort Lauderdale, so it's like extremely convenient. Plus I'm gonna have a car. I did book a hotel room about 10 minutes away from the venue, just because I don't want to make like a far travel like prior to the show. So my brother's gonna be flying in tomorrow, so I'm excited to see him. He doesn't really like to fly too often, so it means a lot that he's gonna come out and watch me compete. We're definitely gonna catch up. Maybe play some pickleball. I'm definitely gonna take him to the courts. I've been playing a bit of pickleball, and it's been a huge hobby of mine. Overall, good workout, and felt pretty depleted, but still able to get a good pump. I really felt like I was getting dehydrated that workout for some reason, but from the looks of it, from what my coach is saying, from some of my friends that I have sent progress photos to, this is like the best they have seen me. And with my core too, I could throw up some photos of like my check-ins here. Core is the tightest it's been in years, and to be completely honest with you guys, I haven't really trained abs like that. I felt like I probably trained abs maybe like 3 times this whole entire prep, and I'm not sure if that plays a role with it all, but I've just been very on point with the diet. I haven't had any digestion issues this entire prep, really. Like if I were to eat something that's not a part of the plan, which I don't do, like then I could notice that difference. But it's been such a long time that everything that I'm doing right now going into this competition is pretty much going to be the same quality rice, same quality steaks, same quality chicken. Everything's going to be the same. And even like the day of the show, I probably wouldn't even play with the idea of having a burger or anything like that. I don't want to do anything that's not a part of my current schedule or routine, just because for one, it's just more calculated that way. For two, I know how I respond to it. And for three, I just feel more confident with that. And seeing the lineup today got me super hyped. Saw my name on the list. Very stoked to showcase what I have been working on these last 16. I think I've been on this program for almost 20 weeks. I gotta double check, but I've been at it for a good few months. Had some travels. I wanted to push a lot more content, but I had to travel quite a bit. The road to Olympia, once I qualify, I will show you guys the whole entire process for that. For this show, I was just very locked in, coming over an injury, my training time in the gym. I just really wanted to focus, and I know getting content is, you know, major key nowadays, but for me, I just wanted to set back into my old ways, like before my first show, and just really lock in and just taking it day by day. And it's been something that's been very helpful for me. But right now, getting content for you guys, I really appreciate everybody's support throughout the years, and I'm going to do my best to showcase a awesome physique. And you know, for me, it's already a win knowing that I have improved, because that's what it's all about, just improving. Obviously, when you compete, you want to win. But honestly, I'm not even thinking about like the outcome of the show. I'm not thinking, oh, who am I competing against? Where do I match up? It's more of like day by day, what can I do? What can I control? And I just try to focus on that, and hopefully, you know, everything kind of plays out in my favor. But yeah, sleep has been good too this entire prep. That's another thing too. Sleep has been the best in years. I found a system that has worked for me, and you know, moving forward, every prep there's always something you take away, but this prep specifically, I feel like I learned a lot about my body. I learned a lot about pulling back. I remember last year I was doing double weight training sessions and just putting my body through so much stress, and I feel like my cortisol levels were so high all the time. And obviously being lean, you're gonna look good, but like optimally, it's not the best. And I feel like right now I'm in such an optimized state of being that like I could notice that difference. And you know, religiously getting my deep tissue work every single week, even though it's extremely painful, it's like everything's like paying off. You know, I'm very happy with I'm looking. But we're hitting traffic right now, 6:25 until we get to Costco, about a 30-minute drive. I honestly like going to Costco more so for the meat, because the quality is just so good. Yeah, so the gym was so busy, so I wasn't able to really do full out physique update there, and you know, the posing room and all that stuff was pretty much occupied, so I'm gonna do a physique update here. At this lighting here, that's where I've pretty much been posing. This is where I'm at. Feel flat for sure. But I feel good. Definitely pretty dry, very solid with, you know, how I'm looking. I'm very pleased. Baby. What the heck? I'm about to make my post meal right now. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna eat. Low carbs. Wait to cook the chicken cooks a bit actually before I add the steak. That way I don't overcook the steak. I like it pretty rare. He's such a pug. Hey, buddy. Feeling that good right now. Let's put him on a roller coaster. Just kidding. He's actually lighter. He's older, but lighter. Not his fur coat, but like his weight. He's much lighter. Him right here. My boy is thick. Ooh. Oh, so cute. He's getting white hair. The baby's getting white hair. Alright, bro. He's too heavy. Gotta cook it, still kind of rare. It's the best. Just trim the pieces. A little bit more. The rice ready to go, as you can see. And a little bit of rice. Only all the rice I get right here. I have a big plate, so it seems like I'm eating a lot more. If you guys are curious, the rice I like to use is this one from Trader Joe's, brown rice from Thailand. Super solid. And I have this rice cooker right here, which has a brown rice setting. And when I cook it through there, it's just like so good. And I honestly never really did brown rice on the prep. It's always been white rice. But my coach Ariel wanted to try something different this prep, and it's been very good. I really enjoy having the brown rice with the meat that I'm eating. I guess maybe because I got so accustomed to eating white rice, but also the quality of this one is really good. So I've been enjoying it. Don't mind EAAs. Been burning through this. Usually do about 2 or 3 scoops of this a day. I like to supplement it with my meals, so when I consume this one right here, I do a scoop of that, and then I do a scoop of this L-glutamine, which is about 10 grams of L-glutamine. So I'm trying to take about 20 or 30 grams of L-glutamine a day, and it's just for recovery purposes. And then I also like to add this Gorilla Hydration, just because probably loves dehydrated. Just make sure I really hydrate after every training session. This has been super cool and handy. What I like to do is just chop down this rice right here. You see how the steak is still kind of rare? Add that into the mix. Come over here. Got my recovery drink, and then I like to add salt. And roasted garlic. That should be it right there. Perfect. I'll be honest, like, I feel like when you cook for yourself at home, just the quality is so much better, and like the amount you get from just eating takeout. I haven't eaten takeout in a while, but I remember I would spend like $20 on a bowl of food, and it was like be okay, you know. But I think it's also the quality of the steak I'm having when I'm eating at home, I know exactly how it's prepared, you know, the seasonings and everything. Good. This is like a 5-star meal for me right now, being 4 days out. Recovery. So supplements, I like to do it around training, like supplement intra workout or supplement with a meal. That's how I like to go about adding supplements to my program. But 4 days out, hope you guys enjoyed the training session. I hope you guys enjoyed the process of seeing what I did today. Very stoked for this weekend. Definitely gonna get some content for you guys as I lead up to this competition. 4 days until we hit the Miami Pro, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.